I'm here with Deputy Chief Arbiter MS Gopakumar. Gopa, tell us how big of a honor it is to be a Deputy Chief Arbiter at an Olympiad.
I can say that dream come true. Okay, we are holding in India. That's why chief arbiter post I can't dream. Then, if you see the history of Olympiad, I'm the first person, first arbiter to be a deputy chief arbiter in Olympiad
From India.
from India.
That's a huge thing.
It's a huge thing when you take the 100 years of history. So you are becoming the first person in India. So that can't be erased, no? So
It's like when people say India has 75 GMs now.
Yeah.
Who was the first GM? Vishwanathan Anand. And the same way,
same way.
who was the first Deputy Chief Arbiter at an Olympiad?
Proud moment.
And tell us, what does it entail to be a deputy chief arbiter? Is there a lot of responsibility? Do you have to manage a lot of arbiters?
Yeah, means I'm assigned with the open section, whereas as we are here in this tournament, we have both men and women playing in same hall. So we have two deputy chief, one chief and two deputy chief arbiter. I am managing the hall number 1 and hall number 2 Sabrina from Uruguay is managing. So we are responsible, means my duty is to responsible for the entire hall number 1 proceedings. So I need to have a good relations or good contact with the sector arbiters under me. We have 4 sectors here, so I need to manage all the sector arbiters under me.
So there are 4 sectors here, and so 4 sector arbiters.
Sector arbiters.
And are there sub-sector arbiters?
There is match arbiter. Every match have
okay.
one match arbiters. So now if you see here, it is 11 boards are here for open section. This is one sector, which is under one sector arbiter. So it is like pyramidal from a chief arbiter to deputies, and then 12 sector arbiters, and then we have the match arbiters.
So do you think that the training that you have received by being arbiters in by being an arbiter in Indian events is good enough for this world-class event?
Yes, we have means I can say that Indian arbiters are world class, so we can compete with anyone. In any class there is no issue. Indian officials are competent enough to take any event.
So there was no special thing that you had to prepare for this post. It was all your knowledge that you have earned over the years.
Yeah, means every event have its. That's my advice to all the arbiters. Whenever I do the FIDE lecture seminar and all, if you are doing local event, you are doing world championship event, the rules, laws of chess, you need to follow the same. Only the stature changes, but the laws never changes. So you need to be means whatever the way your punctual discipline, the laws of chess you need to follow. It is all same. The only thing is that tournament stature changes. Accordingly, you will means change to that stature. So it will go on. There is no issues.
But I have seen you with similar excitement and enthusiasm even for a local tournament.
Yeah, I do. Means for every event I feel means that to be involved means it's a team. Means I can't say that I alone can't do. The team spirit I need to follow in every tournament. Then only the tournament will success. So if it is anything minus, if I'm in my enthusiasm also, if it is minus, it will affect the tournament. So I need to be in flow. Then only the tournament will be success. If everything goes smoothly, nothing else will want.
So how much would you say is the role of technical knowledge and how much is the role of managerial skills? Because you have to manage people.
Both is required. Because to arbiter, you need to have managers, because it's different when even like Olympiads comes, the cultural background also. You need to be a team leader, not as a boss. Okay, that's means every tournament I do as a leader, be among them. Then only you can get the best out of them and managerial part. And about technical thing, you have to be in sound knowledge. Then only a respect will come from the players as well as your teammates. When you are technically sound, then that respect make a lot of difference in the tournament.
Fantastic. And for the budding arbiters that are there, you have reached this stage. What are the things that you think are important for them? Because you know, do they have to consistently keep working to reach where you have reached?
Passion. Because I started, now the volunteers are working here. The first thing when I met them first day, I told in 2003 for nationals I was one among them as a volunteer. From that stage, I become the deputy chief arbiter for Olympiad. It's only due to passion. If that passion is not there, I don't think you can work, because up to a level you will reach. But after that, to reach, you need to put your effort. The passion only will make you go up in the ladder. So put your best. One day or another, you will get the opportunities.
Fantastic. And apart from being an arbiter, I think you have also worked a lot for this Olympiad before it.
If I say the arbiter duty is only 10%, I have done 90% of the organization part I looked after. Only once the Olympiad kickstart, I started looking to the arbiter part. Otherwise, the 90% of my energy and my days.
So it was in all spheres, yeah, like let's say.
There is no only media. I didn't means media one month back I left. Otherwise, everything I touched every corner of this Olympiad. So I can say that there is nothing I didn't handle.
And from an organizational perspective, how big was this? Because you have been part of Delhi Opens, which is one of the biggest opens in the world. So how would you compare this one to that?
Because it's different structure. When you come to Delhi Open, okay, the players number wise it is almost equal. We have more number in Delhi Open rather than Olympiad. But this entire structure is changes. So you have a lot of responsibility, like visa and all. You need to be registration portal. Means there is several matters that you need to coordinate well to achieve the desired result. Whereas Delhi Open, you need to concentrate the number of entries and the facilities on the tournament hall. Whereas in Olympiad, you need to check lot of administrative matters to do the best that can be provided to the players, the delegation, when they go back with fond memories. When you do the groundwork properly, then you will get a tweet like Aronian said, means when organizers do the best, they will get relaxed. So that is our main motto, because in 4 months to reaching this level, when we gone for bidding, I never thought that we will go for this far, but it's a miracle.
It's almost coming to an end now. And you had mentioned that once the event began, that was the first time you slept without putting an alarm clock.
That's true. Reason is that when from March 29th, when the first FIDE inspection team came, afterwards I never slept more than 4 hours any day.
Wow.
So the first day, one that's relaxed, I told Bharatji that I'm going to switch off my mobile this day. I'm not putting alarm, and there will be no calls. So that day I slept for 7 hours.
Nice. And I think it has been a huge effort that you have put in, which has resulted in this event happening. So I'm sure many more have done, but
it's a teamwork. Means everyone has put their effort. That's why we are able to show because it's not alone. Okay, if Gopa done well, if Olympiad flop, nothing. So it is everyone collective effort that made the huge difference.
And what's next for you now that you have reached this stage? Do you dream of any next role that you want to?
I'm not thinking about the next roles and all. Whatever the tournaments, if I am tomorrow, I'm going to do a normal federated event or a local event. I have to be in perfect mode as an arbiter. Do whatever the assigned work, because if tomorrow I have to work under another chief arbiter. You have to put your best effort. Don't think about the tournament structure or for what you are working. Just be in your passion, be happy, do your work. Rest all will come in its place.
It's very inspiring, Gopa. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.